Hello guys, this is Rattue 498 and this is a 1v1 commentary battle on Shogun 2 Total War. And I'm fighting a guy called Zarganis or something like that. I believe he's fighting for the Leontis clan. And his build, he has 2 matchlock Ashigo. He has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lone swords I believe. I believe he has 5 Nudge. 4 Naginata Warrior Monk Cav, and he has a Yari Cav as well. Right, my build anyway. I have got 3 matchlock units, 1 Warrior Monk and 2 matchlock Ashigaru. I have got 5 Katana Samurai. I've got 2 Katana Cav and 2 Yari Cav, and I've got 3 or 4 Yari Ashigaru as protection for the army. And my general avatar. Right, first of all, Yellow AG has been giving me some stick about using these matchlocks, so I thought I'd post this just to annoy him more than anything else. So Yellow, I hope you enjoy this. So, as my opponent's got no bows, I'm not going to do anything too fancy. I'm completely concerned about this Cav. These Cav are really good quality. I'll show you what they got. This guy here has got Warcry, Hold Firm, and some excellent stats. So this one's got Banzai. They've got some good quality Cav here, so I'm a little bit concerned about them really, as my Yari are pretty poor. As you can see, they're not very good at all there. And as I'm using Renyo, or whatever it's called, my cavalry's attack is literally at 1, so it's pretty poor. So I'm going to hold up here. I'm going to wait for him to come around over these hills. And I don't want to engage him into a forest. Like usual, forests are really horrible if you have missile units. You're not going to hit much, so I want him to come out of the forest, and I'm going to wait for him down here. He also has, because he has 9 lone sword units, it's going to cause me a lot of problems if I try and get into standing melee with them. As you see, 22 attack on that one, 19 attack. So they're good quality ones. So it's going to cause me a lot of problems if I try and just rush him and get into him, so I'll probably lose. So I'm going to play a little bit more defensively than I normally would. So the Cav down on this flank all engaged. My Yari have engaged into his Naginata Warrior Monks and his Yari Cav. I sent some spears over to support. On the front of the line, as you can see now, his matchlocks are lining up against mine. And what's going to happen is he's going to come forward. I'm going to try and engage him round about here in the middle, so my matchlocks are still firing off. I'm going to lose this Cav battle. I know my guys ain't going to be able to hold out against all these Cav units, so my spears have gone in, he runs his Cav out. I get a few extra kills, so it's good for me. Those Cav probably cost him quite a bit of money, so it's pretty good for me what's happened down there. Now I have to be careful now. He's got Cav behind me. As soon as he gets away from these spears, then he's going to be able to come and attack me from behind. So I'm going to have to do something now. So I'm going to push forward now a little bit just to engage. My Katana Cav I've run out because he's got all his Cav behind. His Cav will beat me pretty comfortably against my Katanas. So here my range is 125, his range is 125 and 100, so he's going to be able to shoot at the same kind of range as me with one of his units. I'm going to bring my spears down to try and deal with these Cav. These Cav, as I said, are really concerning me, so the sooner I can get rid of them the better. So I kind of bait them a little bit, leaving that Cav there, make them charge into it, and they try to charge into it. And my spears managed to hold one of the units up. As you can see there, they're wavering a little bit. And the other spear manages to get in on that one. So I'm managing to start trying to deal with these guys. I'm sending another one forward here to come and deal with these. He's going to hit into my Katana and just go get rid of him. Get him out of the way. And over here he's got another couple of Monk Cav units as well, which is going to cause me problems too. So these Cav units now he's going to bring down and he's going to start attacking me. My matchlock's going to shoot off, as you can see. Not doing a huge amount of damage. General's not in stand and fight yet. But my spears down here dealt with these Cavs, so that's really good news for me. My Cav I'm going to bring out to my left flank. And as soon as he tries to come forward, I'm going to end up having to deal with them. My spears I'm going to run across now, because I had to bring spears out to deal with the Cav behind. So the amount of Cav he had did cause me a bit of a problem. And more Cav on this flank as well, you see, and there's no spears over here at all. But hopefully these matchlocks will get some shots off at them, and get them down a little bit. So here Cav managed to get into me now on this flank, so it causes me a big problem. As you can see, these matchlocks didn't really do too much damage to them at all. So as Cav have now gone right the way through, I'm going to send my spears that were in behind to deal with these Cav, and I'm going to start now having to assault this guy. As I said, I wanted to engage him about halfway before he got to me. I left it a little bit late, but I'm going to pull my matchlocks out. My cav are going to hit straight into his flank. Over here is where he's got his weak Shogun unit. The sooner you can route some units away, the better for you. The more units that are routing, the more morale shock the opponent's units are going to get. So the better for you that'll be. So a couple of my matchlocks managed to pull out, a couple of them are routed away. My swords have all gone into engage, along with my spears. I've got another spear unit pulling up there. My cav around the back, they're engaging his matchlocks now. My general's in stand and fight, so all my units will get a little bit of a boost. Since his matchlocks is still firing off, but my cav are going to come through. I've managed to rout away one of his matchlock units from behind, and I'm going to go into the back of his swords now, start hammering and anviling them. So they hit from behind, as you can see his flags are going red. A concerned attack in the rear, concerned attack in the rear. So with these lone swords really you have to hammer and anvil as much as you can. As you can see I pull out again, I'm hitting into his matchlocks, and I'm going to come back in and I'm going to do exactly the same thing again, straight into the back of them again. Send another spear unit in just to hold them up from the front some more, just so the hammer will work a bit better. And there it goes again, straight in the back. And now I'll switch the matchlock unit around the side. I've got my sword units down here fighting these sword units. My swords are quite good quality. They're not bad quality, but they're really no match for these lone swords at all. But I managed to kill his general off there, so I moved my matchlock around. And this will probably be the end of this being lone swords, so... As you can see, my cav keep going in and out. I'm just basically poking them from behind. Down in my sword unit has managed to win against this lone sword. And now my matchlocks can do some damage to the lone swords as well from behind. And that's the end of the game. So it was a good game of my opponent. I'd like to thank him for playing. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you all later. Thanks a lot guys. Bye bye.